I'm a big fan of Orcs Must Die. So you can imagine my excitement when I see that Orcs Must Die 3 is finally being released on all consoles. If you are unaware, Orcs 3 has currently been released exclusively on Google Stadia. Or in other terms, the disgusting, smelly, disease-ridden, rotting corpse of the console world. Now, despite being such a big fan of Orcs Must Die, I never actually bothered to learn anything about 3. And I mean, why should I? It's not like I'm gonna get fucking Google Stadia to play Orcs Must Die. And so I've been doing my research on Orcs Must Die 3 to actually see what I'd be getting myself into if and when I end up buying the game. And to my utter dismay, it looks like a complete step back and frankly a downgrade to what we were given in the previous game. But let's take a step back. How do you play Orcs Must Die? Take your average tower defense game, make it so you place towers on the track, and then add subpar third-person shooting, and BOOM! Orcs Must Die is squeezed out on the 5th of October 2011.
And then, like clockwork, Orcs Must Die 2 came out on the 12th of July, 2012. Less than a year later.
You know how Call of Duty would get a sequel every year, which had like small quality of life details and features? Yeah, that's what this is. They added multiplayer in this one, and I've never seen anyone speak positively about it. So, yeah, sorry to break this to you, but as good as Orcs 2 is, I mean, it's considered one of the best third-person tower defense games of all time. It would have definitely fallen down in the eyes of the people if they kept making similar Orcs Must Die games every year. Similar to what happened to New Super Mario Bros. Actually. New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario Bros. U. New Super Luigi U. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. What the fuck happened? On its own though? I mean, yeah, it's the better of the two games, it stands well on its own. It shouldn't be too difficult to be the best of two things when you don't change anything. And that's really what this game needed. Change. Orcs Must Die Unchained is my guilty pleasure video game. It's exactly what I wanted the most and the least from this franchise. Bear in mind that it had been 5 years since the last Orcs Must Die game. People wanted something big from this one. So, what did it bring? They had gone from peer-to-peer multiplayer servers to fully dedicated, up to the playable characters from 2 to 19, okay, what the fuck? Brought in previously unplayable characters and made them fully playable with a fully fleshed out moveset, introduced the first non-human characters into the cast, and my personal favourite? Fucking melee characters, boy! It added so much to Orcs Must Die that felt completely underdeveloped. Again, especially the characters, like, fucking hell. I don't honestly know if I'd be into Orcs Must Die as much as I am now if I didn't have such a wide range of characters to learn and get used to. This and all the new maps they added and all the new environments they added just felt like a way more full experience. Alright, well, what are the downsides? They turned it into an iPhone app. Something I should have mentioned is that in the previous games you get skulls for winning matches, which are used to upgrade your traps. Well, in this one you get skulls and trap cards. Trap cards are a random loot boxy element which dictate what traps you can and can't upgrade. What? And you're telling me this also applies to getting and upgrading heroes? Yeah, it's no surprise that the fans fucking hated this element with all their soul. I mean, it's a free-to-play game, but they took away so much with it being free-to-play. They added so much to this game, but they just took away fucking all of the things that people liked, like, fucking trap cards! April 19th, 2019 comes around. The game's been running on a financial loss for months, and Robot Entertainment shut down all of the servers. This doesn't just mean that you can't play in multiplayer, this means that you can't play in single player, because the game is always online, which means you can't play Orcs Must Die Unchained anymore. There wasn't even going to be compensation for the fans that had spent money on the game. You know, people like me. It was annoying as hell, and more importantly, it's left a horribly sour taste in people's mouths. You can't play Orcs Must Die Unchained anymore without installing some stuff and basically hacking your way in, which is a little bit ridiculous. And then nothing. Radio silence. A year passes.
Orcs
Must Die free trailer, a return to form. It's a Google Stadia exclusive. Never mind, I guess. On July 23rd, 2021, it releases on all consoles. And then the dust settled. I actually looked into what Orcs Must Die 3 had to offer, and I'm not excited for this game for numerous reasons. Let's go through some predictions real quick. From what I've heard, Orcs 3 feels like a derivative sequel to Orcs 2, which probably means it's going to be a step down gameplay and mechanics wise. Characters will be majorly cut down. This one isn't even a prediction, we know all the characters already. We've gone from 19 in Unchained to 6 in this game, which is fun on the surface, but we've lost all the unique feels and attributes to all the other characters. All 6 characters seem to be the same cookie cutter designs and attributes that we came to expect from Orcs 1 and 2. Bearing in mind that in Unchained we were given 3 orc characters, 4 animal characters, and all the human characters came in different shapes and sizes, which is all but lost in the new characters. We're probably losing all of the interesting mechanics and stuff that Unchained brought us, and probably losing all of the melee stuff at the same time. I'm not expecting it to hold my attention for long, but I'm definitely going to keep playing it for the video that's inevitably going to be made. Oh yeah, I'm going to be making a video on Orcs 3. This video is more just to explain my relationship with the Orcs Must Die franchise, and what I expect from this game. All this being said, I'm not very excited for Orcs 3. I don't expect that anything they add will hold my attention for long enough, and they kinda lost the privilege of derivative sequels when it took 5 years for Unchained to come out. It almost feels like Orcs 3 was a panic move by Robot Entertainment. It doesn't explain the whole Stadia thing, but what are you gonna do? At the end of the day, it's all coming from the biggest love for this franchise, so I'm curious on what people think. Tell me what you do expect from an Orcs Must Die 3 though, or if I got anything wrong in this video. Maybe I'll use it in the next one, who knows. Sorry about the low-key style of video. I'm working on much bigger projects right now, and I've started video editing for someone else as well, so that's kind of taking up all my time. I'll probably keep making videos on Orcs Must Die as well whenever there's stuff to say, which there isn't normally, so there probably won't be many coming out. VR video is still in production. I'll put a teaser at the very end of this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated, all that jazz. And teaser time!